I want to talk a little bit about what separates a real business from a wannabe business. Now, I've seen lots of real estate investors and lots of entrepreneurs, to be fair, will come and go. The business failure rate in America is very, very high. Now, what I'll tell you is my belief is generally the only way that people fail is if they quit. So you should never quit, ultimately. Failure is a stepping stone to success. It doesn't have to be final unless you allow it to be final. So I want to give you some thoughts that I have on how a real business performs as relative compared to a wannabe business, right? And I want you to build a real business because this is a tremendous opportunity for you, whether you're just getting started or you're scaling up your business right now. You want to get to the point to where your business is thriving and allowing you to live the life that you want and have the impact that you want on the world. Real business owners do not do all the work themselves. Now, if you're newer or just getting started, you're in a season of hustle, my friend. You're going to have to hustle harder than you want to, but that might just be what you have to do to get ahead. The goal is not to stay in that season, though. The goal is not to hustle for the rest of your life. It's to build up a business that has employees, has systems, has processes that allow the business to make your life easier ultimately, or allow you to step back because things are being handled by other people or systems or processes. Real business owners outsource what they're not good at. That's one of the problems with a solopreneur, a husband and wife team, small teams in real estate investing, and again, this is applicable to every business, is that a lot of people try to stay small and do it all. And the reality is even if you have the capacity to do most of the things that need to be done, which you probably don't, there's no way that you're going to be good at everything that you have to do in this business. And there's also no way that you're going to like everything that you have to do. You should really focus on what you are best at and find ways to outsource the rest. So it could be all this marketing stuff that we've just talked about here. Sounds complicated and I should leave that to the pros. And I would agree with you. I actually run an agency to help people with this. So I agree with that fact that you could never be as good as somebody that has hundreds of customers that does this for a living with a team of nearly 100 people. It's probably not something that you're going to be proficient at. Maybe you have to do it yourself for a while. You should not be rehabbing your own houses if you're rehabbing. You should outsource that to contractors that can do that work that are probably not cheap, but hopefully below your pay grade. Your value is much better spent building the business, perhaps doing sales or acquisitions, and for sure, buying some of your time back so that you enjoy life a little bit more. Real businesses have a responsibility to scale and build up a team that allows you to serve others. Now, the others could be your team members, it could be the community around you. Obviously, we are serving the sellers that we buy houses from. They need our help. You should focus on building a business that's bigger than you, basically. That's the only way that I think over the long term you're going to be successful is if you find something other than just money that gives you purpose to continue to build this business. And the last thing I'll share is that real businesses constantly focus on improvement and trying new things, a little bit of innovation. So a lot of the things that I talked about in here, you might need to try and test and see if that's for you. You might not be interested in texting or cold calling. You might not be interested in doing SEO and writing content. You're only gonna find that out if you try to do it and you say, boy, this stinks, it's just not for me. I understand it's important, but I'm not the person to do it.